Hello, good morning. It's Stella, Community Outreach Officer at Age UK Norwich. Ta-da. Today I wanted to do something a bit different and welcome you to my garden room, which is today acting as an art studio. So this week I've enjoyed a bit of painting, which I've not done in ages, and I got a lot from it. I found it very therapeutic just to get a bit playful, splodging some paint on a blank canvas, and that has inspired me to want to share that with you, just to show you what I've been up to, and to also show that getting creative, it's not about creating a perfect masterpiece. I think it's just about having a bit of fun and expressing yourself and just relaxing as well, because it's hard to stress about what's going on in the external world or worry whilst you are just focused on getting creative. So I'll just show you what I've been up to. Hello. Okay, so here I am. I'm just going to carry on with my painting, and I really right now I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wing it and follow my instinct. So I've obviously got lots of greens, which is lovely, but I'd like to add some different tones. Perhaps something that's going to brighten it up a little bit. So sometimes I pre-mix my paints, and this is it really is a big no-no, I think, but sometimes I just shove it straight on the canvas and then mix it on the canvas, and just to see what will happen. I need my art palette. Okay. So these are acrylic paints that I'm using right now. They're not like great quality, they're just from the works. Do super cheap paints, and quite a nice range of colours actually. I am just going to mix in some new bright tones. Oh, just squirt paint everywhere. So I suppose I just want to add a bit of depth to the forest feel. That's what I'm going for. It's one of my favourite things is going to the woods, my local woods. I love to go there for walks, which I'm doing a lot at the moment. And one of my favourite things about it is that every time I go, it feels like a brand new place. It just changes constantly all the time, and yeah, that's really the inspiration actually for this painting. It is based loosely on the tree in the garden that I can see from this spot, but that is just a way of taking me back to that woods. So it is about nature, about relaxation, about sort of mystical sense of the woods. So I've just mixed a gorgeous sort of purple actually, using some acrylics. I don't know if you can see that. No, I don't think you can really see it, but I'm just going to get a smaller brush because I feel a bit nervous, maybe because you're watching me. And here we go. Got my painting leggings on, so I can just brush all my paint straight onto my leggings to dry them. I do like getting a bit messy. Sometimes in life I think we're scared to get playful and messy like we did when we were kids, and I think it can be really great to let go of that and just be a bit silly. Right. Okay. Oh, it's always a bit scary returning to a painting. I mean, obviously the scariest thing I think is beginning it, but yeah, coming back to it is a bit scary. So it's normal to feel that way. But as soon as you make the first mark and you start getting into it, I just feel totally relaxed, and then I remember that just enjoy it, and it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. It's really not for anybody else, it's just for me. You know, I think if you want to do some art, just do it for you, and don't worry about what anyone else might think, because that's just going to hold you back, isn't it? Now already I'm like, do I really want to put that there? So I'm going to add some of that to the tree trunk, actually, just to quite like this colour, actually. Not even sure how I made it. Sort of purpley brown. So when I did the painting a few days ago, I did use a little bit of oils to add some texture. Which I quite like to do, but oils, I don't enjoy working with them that much, I have to say, because I think they're less forgiving when you make mistakes. And also they're very expensive, so I think those oils were ones that I just got given by a friend, actually, who didn't want them anymore. But so something I quite like to do sometimes is actually just paint with my hand. That's a lot of fun, and maybe I will do that another day. I do think it's important every now and then to like step back and look what you're doing, because the other day I was so in it, so involved, that I forgot to do that. And when I did step back, I realised, you know, there was definitely a lot of stuff that I had missed, or was focusing on one area too much. So for me, I think art is a completely personal thing, but I've always felt it's about well-being. So we all have, you know, creativity and things to do, to express things that are going on for us. And I just think when you get creative, it's a different way. In our everyday, we can feel a lot of pressure and expectation to behave a certain way and to meet certain rules, and we can be quite hard on ourselves. And I think creativity is a way to look differently at things, including yourself and the world, and with everything that's going on at the moment. I think that creativity is a way to reframe it, to see it differently, and to develop resilience, really. So yeah, it could be just another tool to take care of yourself and your health in a healthy way. So instead of maybe, you know, bad habits that we all have, whether it's overeating or over worrying, or you know, whatever your thing might be, you could try something. You could try getting creative instead. Certainly what I've done this week, anyway.